Morning world, Hippy Trev here. Another beautiful day up here in paradise, and what a good run we had yesterday, so roll that intro.
Hi, Hippy Trev here, and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it.
Rightio world, so another Prezzi in the mail today, and I'll get to that in a minute. Firstly, big shout out to Calypso for yesterday, mate. We had a really good ride. And then we got out to Jim's Machinery, and fuck me, it was all gone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut in a video I made about the same. It was actually around this time last year. I went out there and met Al Bundy out there. I just rode out there, and Al Bundy just happened to be there. And I'll chuck that in. And this is the video of what was actually out there when we got there this time last year. So check this out.
Well, I'm going to take some photos. Well, look at all these things up on poles. This is fucking awesome. And I'm going to park under. Oh, someone's already here. Holy fuck, Al Bundy! Holy fuck, Al Bundy! Hey, how you going on, mate?
Good, mate.
Oh, fuck.
I just come to check.
Yeah, same here. Laney mentioned it the night of the, a couple of days after we did that live stream.
Oh, yeah?
And I thought, I need to come out and show everyone else this place. And you're fucking here. Hey, I've got to pull back and have a look at your bike, mate. I haven't seen this before.
No, you've only seen the blue scooter.
Yeah.
No, you've only seen the blue scooter.
Yeah, the little scootery scoot. So, all right, scribers, this is Al Bundy. Sorry, yeah, scribers, this is Al Bundy, one of my mate scribers. Been scribed for ages. Sent me some really cool tools. Fuck, I love them tools, mate. Feels like I've got a real zippy zip gun now.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I'm going to do a bit of a walk around, take some photos. So hang on.
Rightio world, so I've taken a few still photos, but I don't know if they're going to work because my camera's a little bit dodgy. So there we are, here we are at it. Do you know the name? Oh, here we are. It says Jim's Sculpture Trail, but I think it's I think if you look on Google, it's Jim's Machinery or something. Either Gingin or South Kalan. So anyway, I took some photos, but I don't know how they're going to turn out. But look at this, what a fucking brilliant idea of putting all this stuff up on posts. Now, I was going to park the bike under the scoot tree, but when I pulled up and saw like someone waving at me and then realised it was Al Bundy, I sort of got distracted and parked up over there. So that's the scooter tree. How fucking awesome is that? What a brilliant idea doing this sort of shit. I love it. F-E-F-C. I can never work out the difference between the two. Yep, stick your kids up on the swing. Be nice to hear them squeal up there, wouldn't it? Best place for a sea-doo. Fuck, look at the area. Look how dry it is out here. It is so fucking dry. Sugar cane over there. But if it ain't been watered, it ain't green. And look at this dozer. Holy shit. That's a fair bit of effort to get a dozer up on a set of fucking... Oh, and Al said the boards are bending a bit. Look at that. Look at the boards bowing a bit. I used to operate this, was about a D6 maybe a D7. No, it's not a D7, too small for a D7. But I used to operate these sort of things, drots and dozers and shit. That's a lot of weight to put up on a fucking couple of posts. So there we are, world. How awesome is that? There's even an aeroplane there. Looks like I'm not going to Bundy to see Wayne. Looks like Al's going to head out towards Gin, loop back around and head into Childers, so I might follow him instead. I've never ridden with Al before. It's the first time I've seen his bike. We'll have a good look at that in a sec. And I don't get to ride with anyone very often, so I can always come back and catch Wayne another day. I'm pretty sure he was fairly busy anyway. Apparently there's a like a rock shop or rock museum or something around here, and apparently...
Mystery Craters.
Yeah.
That's just up the road a bit.
Okay, I've heard about it, but I've only heard about this through Laney.
Oh, yeah. That's not bad.
For those who are wondering what happened to Laney, well, she's still around. She's a busy girl. She's hooked up with someone and very happy at the moment, so I doubt if she'll be doing any live streams with me again, but we certainly had a good night that night. So yeah, Laney's all cool, but if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have even known about this place. She come out here, she came out here a couple of weeks ago, and I've been vowing to get out here and show you guys. Look at that, an aeroplane on a pole. Rightio worlds. It's Jim's something. What's the name of the road? Coolabul or something. Coolabul Road, South Killeen.
Jim's Sculpture Trail on that building.
Yeah, it's Sculpture Trail, but it's called something else on Google. So, while we're here, have a quick look at El's bike. So what year's your bike? 2018. Very neat. That's a fat ass back tyre, isn't it? Well, fucking full on headlight. Is that like an LED light?
Yeah, it's bright.
Did you fit that or was it already in there?
Nah, it's all standing.
Got room for a pussy windscreen?
Yeah, I've got one of them at home.
Yeah, only pussies ride with windscreens. You know how many
They come with it.
You know how many people that's upsets when you say that?
They come with it, so.
Fucking wouldn't ride with a windscreen. Oil cooled.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually I think nearly all the late model stuff is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, well, we'll catch you a bit later on the road. Later, bye. So anyway, get out there yesterday with old mate Calypso, and this is what it looks like now.
Last time I was out here, I ran into Al Bundy. He just happened to be out here. It's all gone. This is where it was. It's all gone. This is exactly where it was. It's all gone. This is exactly where it was. Because this cunt over the road, I believe, made such a fucking song and dance, he had to take everything. It's all gone. So all the machinery, now I don't know where I've got all, I don't know where all my photos went for this. There was dozers, there was trucks, there was everything up on poles. That's where I pulled up so I could get out to El Bundy. Well, it's all fucking gone. All because I think it was that cunt of a neighbour there, or actually I don't know who to blame. That someone dobbed him in, and then I heard he got sick, and they like there was a fucking D8, D6 dozer right there, aeroplanes, push bikes, everything.
Yeah, I was going to give him an old John Deere tractor lawnmower to put up on a truck. You know, I thought he might like to put it on the truck. You know, like.
Fucking hell. All right, I'll just turn these off for a sec. Hang on.
That lady in Maryborough, she seems to be able to ride.
Oh, mate, she kickstarts that Trumpy of hers.
I've seen her, she rides well.
She's owned that bike for 30 odd years. Same bike. Had a chair on when she got it. She used to scare the shit out of people on that thing. Yeah, no, cute Jodie, she's awesome, mate.
Yeah.
All right, so my button's gone. No start.
I love that. I love that.
Darren might have one down there.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. Well, that really sucked. All the planes, the dozers, everything's gone. I'll have to hunt through one of my older videos and see if I can find the photos. I went looking the other day and I couldn't find the photos I'd saved, so I don't know where the fuck they are, but they're not on my laptop anywhere.
It's really fucked up. Wartai just sent me a video that ABC put together about a year ago in 2023, I'm not sure of the date, and ABC went out there and there's a big petition and people signed all the things saying, you know, keep it and blah, blah, blah. And I was in the fires down in Elmhurst early this year when I got the message through that he was threatened by, I do believe it's a neighbour, I don't know which neighbour, but a neighbour complained and council threatened to have it all taken down, and then someone messaged me when I was in Elmhurst when I was in the middle of those bushfires, and I made a big uproar on a video I did on a live stream, and people got together, and not because of me, but I believe I helped, but it wasn't because of me, and people got together and big petitions were signed and they all went bloody hell for leather and they all contacted the Bundaberg Council and he actually got to keep it. And then I heard around 2 weeks ago that old Jim Sawyer's got sick and he was supposed to take it down. Well, me and Calypso rode out there yesterday, it's all gone. So fucking sad, it's just all gone, it just sucks, it just really fucking sucks. So anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the video of what used to be there compared to what's there now, and it's just people's mentality really fucking pisses me off how stupid it was actually set up behind an electric fence on his own property and then re-fenced behind that again. You couldn't get in there, you know, you couldn't get in there and climb all over the stuff, and some dumbass fucking neighbour just had to have a complaint about it. I'll try and add the clip in the description that Wartai sent me, but anyway, ABC went out there and it was like a tourist attraction. People from all over the world were coming to see it. So, yeah, people are they're selfish, they're stupid, and they really fucking piss me off. And like I said, we're out there yesterday, it's all fucking gone. Anyway, that's me rant. Rightio, Prezzi in the mail from Simon Ellington. I have no idea what this is, I had no idea it was coming, so let's open it up and see what's in here. I love my Prezzis in the mail, we all know that. It's strangely wrapped, but anyway, we won't worry about that either. Let's see if I can get this open. Because whatever's in here, I don't know if it's fragile or what it is, so I certainly don't want to break it or cut it, so I'll get my knife to it. I'll get my little blade here. Let's open up, nice sharp blade. What have we got in here? What is it? What the fuck? We got a note. Yay, good one, Simon. Everyone knows I love my notes. All right, I don't know what that is. Looks very interesting. Looks like a chain guard. All right, got to put my glasses on. From Simon Ellington, g'day Trev. I have sent you a few items. The first is a Hot Wheels car, a thing to hang on the wall. Number two, the oil centre gauge with the two nuts, and it's a lock nut. 3, some bling for your soft tail. Keep up the good work, Trev. Okay. Oh my God. Thank you, Simon. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna need my glasses just to open this up. What has it? Yeah, it looks like a chain guard. What has he sent? There's a couple of things in here. Oh, the oil gauge. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. How cool is that? That's pretty cool. That'll go on the shelf in the bus somewhere. Chain guard. I thought my bike had a, well, belt guard. There we go. Nice. Whoa, shit, that was bright. Chrome belt guard. I'll have to reread that note again. And that's all that's in there. Yes, good. And I'll keep. Yes, the oil gauge for the bike, because mine doesn't work. Well, it's broken. Oh, mate. There we go. That's the proper Harley oil gauge. I chopped mine off. I had another one in the shed. Grab my sunnies, a bit bright. I had another one in the shed. Went to put that on. Actually, I went to take it out of what it was sitting in. Snapped the top of it straight off, so that was shit as well. Thank you, Simon. Absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. That's just cute as a motherfucker. Absolutely. Thank you very, very much. Absolutely love that. And I think you just said this was bling from a shed wall or put up somewhere. I'm going to read that note again. Right, let's reread the note because I'm not very good at this shit. First thing, the Hot Wheels car, yep, cool as fuck. The oil centre gauge, yep, cool as fuck. And number 3, some bling for a soft tail. Very, Simon, mate, very, very cool, much appreciated as always. I do love my Prezzis in the mail. Like I said, I'm going to keep that in the box. That's not even coming out of the box. That's staying in there. I'll hang that up somewhere. That is just cool as a motherfucker. And the skull there looks like the skull off one of my stickers I had. So I might have to get some more stickers printed up. That is essential. And that, I'll have to check out. Mine might be better than mine. Oh, that's the other thing. Hang on. I'm going to have a quick look at what mine's like. Yeah, it's definitely in better condition than mine. Absolutely, way better condition than mine. Oh, now that's the other thing. And that's the other thing, when me and Calypso were riding yesterday, we pulled up a set of work lights coming back from on the way back through Gin and on the way coming back here. And he looked down and he said, God, you've got a massive rear pulley on that bike. And I thought, what? And then I remember when I first went down to see Darren Cross for the first time and started buying parts off him, he had a bit of a look around the bike, and first he said, oh shit, someone spent a shitload of money on this bike and blah, 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 which they had. My bike was covered in bling. Most of it's still there. And then he said, God, you must be revving the guts out of that bike, because look at the size of that rear pulley. And it sort of never really twigged with me. And when I was talking to Calypso yesterday, he's got 1 year later than mine. Beautiful bike. Oh my God, that bike is as sweet as you could ever ask for. And I sort of said, oh, so how many, miles, how many Ks you get out of the tank? He said, I get about 400 Ks. I'm like, fucking what? 400? I'm lucky to get 220 Ks. Well, I get about 140 or 150 miles before reserve. And that's if I'm just toot along at the speed limit thereabouts. And if I start cranking it like I do and ride it how I do ride it, I start hitting reserve around 130 miles, which isn't a great deal of difference. And we all parked up and he, at the lights there, at some of the roadworks, and he just looked down and said, I'll see if I can find it on the video, I'll cut it in.
I reckon you got a bigger cog on the back, man. You got a huge cog on the back.
Yeah, that's maybe why I don't have a bigger top speed, and I got shit fuel economy.
That's it. Look at the size of it. It's huge.
Yeah, that's what Darren Cross said, actually.
You need to bring it down a bit.
I've just been riding it for fucking 8 years like this. I've just left it, so maybe that's why I've got shit fuel economy.
Yes.
And he said, that's a huge pulley on the back. And then when we got here at home, I went and had a look at his pulley. My pulley's like this, and his pulley's like this. And it's like, no wonder I have great pulling power, because when I was riding yesterday, we'd go to take off, and I just crack the throttle, get going, and he'd sort of disappear in the mirror. And then we got up to cruising speed yesterday, and then he's just opened his up a bit, and he just fucking took off, like gone like a rocket, a bit like Warthog when I was following him the other day. I get to about 70 mile an hour on my bike, and that's sort of about cruising speed. It likes the 70, and then after that, once you start getting up, I mean, I can hit 80, 90 mile an hour when I'm passing a semi or passing a car and I want to get it on, but I cannot sustain those speeds. My bike does not like sitting on 80 mile an hour non-stop. When I did the group ride to Monto, them guys, all three of them had these big ass fucking matching Zukis or whatever they were. They're all cruising at 140, 150 Ks, and my poor old Harley, I just couldn't keep up. And then after Calypso mentioned about the size of my rear pulley, and looking at his pulley, which is the stock one, and looking at mine, I was like, no wonder I'm getting one. low mileage out of it, and two, while I'm screaming my guts out at 70 miles, well, at 80 miles an hour, my poor old bike's just working way too hard, where his is just idling along. So we sort of found, well, we've sort of come to the conclusion that, one, that's why I'm getting not so great fuel economy, especially when I get on it. And two, why I get to about 80 miles an hour and my poor old bike feels like it's falling to bits, especially on sustained speeds, like holding at a sustained speed of like 80 mile an hour. So anyway, I don't think I'll change the pulley, because the pulley on his stock bike is like half the size of mine, which means if I want to go down to a stock pulley, one, I'll lose all my grunt. Two, it'll give me a bike that'll probably make me lose my licence. And three, to go to a smaller size pulley, I'd probably have to buy a smaller belt, which means pulling the whole fucking bike apart, and I'm not prepared to do that either. So I think I'm going to be stuck the way it is. I mean, I've been riding this bike for 7 years now, 6, 7. I think I've had this bike about 7, maybe 8 years. I think it's coming on 8 years I've had this bike. I've ridden down to Victoria and back 3 times on it. I've been all over the country, so I'm used to the way it rides, and I like the way it rides. The fuel economy isn't a big deal for me. I don't really get caught out between gas stations, so I'm prepared to leave it as is. But like I said, if I did want to go down to a smaller stock standard pulley, actually Calypso and I are riding down to Gympie next week to go and catch up with Crossy. He wants to get some mirrors. I might see what Darren's got on the shelf as far as pulleys and belts and stuff, and maybe look at getting a stock pulley for my bike. But if I've got to if I'm thinking about putting a stock pulley in there, I'm gonna have to pull my whole bike apart just to put a smaller size belt on there. So yeah. I've changed. I dropped the belt here in the driveway a couple of years ago, 3 years ago exactly. Went to take off, and one of them, I didn't have any gears. Looked down, bunch of spaghetti under the bike, belt gone. That took me a week to change that belt on my own. And that's with all the right tools that I had here. But it pretty much took me a week to pull the bike down, refit the new belt, and put it all back together. Darren Cross was amazing. Got on the phone to him, worked out the amount of teeth belt I needed. $100 in the mail. If I wanted to buy a drive belt from Harley, from Rollies, and Rollies you can't even buy it direct from them, you've got to go through a Harley dealers to buy their parts, $400 for a belt. Darren had one in the mail. Within a couple of days it was up here, $100 posted. So, you know, you can't go past Darren Cross for parts. I've met a couple of people who've had a few interesting things to say about him, but as far as I'm concerned, without people like, well, without literally Darren, my bike would no longer still be on the road. So anyway, well, that's it for today's video. I think the mail's already been and gone, nothing else in the post today. So, like I said, Simon, that is as cute as a motherfucker. That is absolutely brilliant. And that is in way better condition than mine. So whether I actually put it on the bike or not now, or put it on at some stage later. But anyway, thank you very much. And yes, the other thing is, what a huge disappointment to go out there yesterday and find that they've pulled all Jim's machinery down. It's just heartbreaking. A man's life work, and because some cunt of a neighbour, and I'll say that, some cunt of a neighbour, had a winch with the Bundy cancel, now it's all gone. So it's really fucked up. And I'm not going to apologise for my swearing. So anyway, worlds, stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I will catch you later. Bye.